Yo, what's up, boys? Welcome back to yet another video recorded at like 1 in the morning. Yes, I know I'm really late to talking about this. Yes, I know everybody and their mother has already made a video on this. No, I don't really care. This is big enough news to talk about, you know, even if I'm a bit late to it. Okay, for those of you who have been living under a rock for the past, like, few days and don't know what I'm talking about whatsoever, like, what's the big deal? The Hive released some info on the Treasure Wars update. They went kind of, like, quiet on it for a little bit, but, they pretty recently just put out some, brand new information, and boy, it's something. I'll say that. I know it's caused like quite the stir in the community. I remember when it was announced, the Hive Discord actually just like lit on fire, bro. There was like actually a war fought on Hive soil. It was wild, bro. Anyways, the Hive announced a lot of changes coming to Treasure Wars. I don't really think I'm gonna go through all of them. I'll probably just go through the ones that are most interesting to me. If you want to like read through the article, it should be down in the description of the video, or probably in a pinned comment too, if you want to check it out. You should probably go over it because it has like a lot of important information that you probably want to know. Let's start out with the big one, with the big piece of news. They're deleting Treasure Wars. Yep, that's right. Treasure Wars will be no more. They are replacing it with bedwars. Which, I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard that, I was like, completely like, shell-shocked for some reason. When I heard the word bedwars, bro, I was like, my brain just like died. I don't know why I couldn't comprehend that. I guess I just wasn't expecting it to like go through a whole rebranding like they're planning to do. I was expecting it to still be like, you know, down to the name, still Treasure Wars, you know? But it's been a little bit, and I don't think it's that big of news. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still a little bit upset that they're going through a whole rebranding. Because, okay, this is gonna sound cringe, but like, Treasure Wars has like actually been kind of like a big deal for me. Not just even right now, but it was like I played it when I was much younger, when I was just but a wee lad. I don't know, I have a lot of really good memories connected to Treasure Wars, so it's a bit sad to see it technically be deleted. Oh, that's that's unfortunate, Orange. I mean, besides the nostalgia attached to the name, it's not like the biggest change in the world. I mean, really the only thing that implies is that this will go from 1 block to 2 blocks. I know, groundbreaking stuff, guys. It's amazing, bro. Mind-blowing, honestly. Now, something that I do want to talk about is the new generator things. I really, okay, from the get-go, I've always, like, expressed distaste towards, like, upgradable generators that will, like, give you, like, emeralds and stuff. Which, I mean, it's not confirmed, of course, but when I hear generator upgrades, like a generator rework, that's kind of what I think of. And, that makes me really worried, because, that could be, like, actual pain to just have someone camp at their base with, like, a fully upgraded emerald gen or whatever, and just, like, be stacked, you know? I don't know, Boro, okay. Again, not the biggest thing in the world, I just am worried that that's gonna make people camp even more than they already kind of do. It's not like a huge issue. The people who take that strategy will probably not be very good in the first place, but it's still something that could be a tad annoying, but again, like I said, it's not the biggest thing. Now, what I am really annoyed about... Oh my gosh, you're laggy. What I am really annoyed about, and what I think a lot of people who I asked also are kind of upset with, is the fact that they'll be resetting stats completely. That's just like... so annoying to me. And, I mean, you guys seem to think so too, based off the community post I put in. What was that? Bruh. I know some people will go and be like, it's a good thing that they're removing, like, all your levels and that stats are being reset. I can't team with you. I'm sorry. Be gone. Be gone. Please, goodbye. I know some people, like, say it's a really good thing that they're resetting all the levels, and I can get why they would. I mean, it's a new game mode, technically, since they're technically removing Treasure Wars. It makes sense to reset all the levels. I just think people like me and other, like, Treasure Wars grinders can, like, I guess appreciate the fact that they're, like, going to be removing all the levels, because that kind of, like, it means all the time we put into the game is kind of for nothing. I guess they technically didn't say it outright that they're removing all the levels, but, I mean, they said that they're removing stats. It makes sense that they'd get rid of all the levels, too. That's what kind of, like, why me and a lot of other people I know are just, like, speed-running the levels right now, trying to get as much as we can before the update goes. I feel really, really bad for all the Prestige 5 level 100s who put a ton of time into the game just for it to be removed. Now look, don't get me wrong. Overall, do I think that this could be a positive change for the Hive? Sure, I think if done right, if this goes really well, then sure, this could be really, really big for the Hive. Like, it could do some good things for them. I think the cosmetics and stuff that they have, or at least that they showed off, look already pretty good. The maps that they, like, teased already look like fire. I mean, really my only complaint is the fact that all my levels are gonna be gone. I know I've been talking a lot about my feelings about it. I guess I should probably say exactly how I feel about it. I mean, it's not gonna clear up things very much. I feel neutral about it, you know. When it comes to big updates, I tend to try to stay right in the middle. I don't like being one of those people who, like, complain about the lack of updates on the Hive and then immediately complain about anything else that happens, because I know that's a huge issue that the Hive is dealing with. It's just, like, people complain probably a bit too much than they do. But there are also, like, content creators and stuff who, I don't know, who I kind of don't get the concept of, like, another opinion. I don't know, I don't like being one of those guys that are like, the Hive can do no wrong, you know? I understand if some people might not like the update, because, like, of things I said, like, the levels being removed, or just something they said in it. Of course, the update's not actually out, so probably don't roast the Hive too much if you have any major issues. I'm gonna keep holding on to my hopes that this is gonna be a banger update. I don't know, I guess a good way to describe how I feel about it is I'm, like, hopefully optimistic, you know? I'm not gonna lie, what annoys me the most about stuff like this one, like the Hive updates or does something massive, is the fact that nobody can, like, accept that people might feel differently. It's either you really, really hate the update, or it's the best thing to ever happen. I think the community might need to, like, realize that they're talking to other people who, like, think differently than they do, you know? This guy's gonna sweat their balls off. I don't have time for this. It's like 1 in the morning, and I'm literally falling asleep as I'm talking. Nice one. Okay, I don't care. I'm just gonna, like, go get your treasure. Like I said, though, keep in mind, the update's not actually out yet, and probably won't be for a little bit. Nothing's, like, 100% for sure, you know? So, just keep that in mind, you know? And like I said, I'm curious on your guys' thoughts. You guys think it's a W? Any issues with it? Anything you might want to see in the update? Me personally, I'm hoping that, like, Chorus Fruit gets removed. That'd be the greatest thing to ever happen on planet Earth. If anyone who has power in the Hive is listening, please remove that item. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me. Sorry, content's been kind of slow recently. I'm gonna hopefully pick up the pace sometime soon. Get into a consistent schedule for y'all. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me. I'll see you guys later. Peace.